Hello and welcome back to Nightly Nerds. I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we're playing
Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Valravn disappeared. Alright, so I believe it's just get closer so it tells us when to focus, and ta-da!
Ah.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep.
It's not hard.
I know you can do it, Senua.
So I told you this when you first got here. Mm-hmm. Somebody made a comment, a post on social media, and it was it was basically their comment was I love it when people who live in trailer parks make fun of people whose ancestors lived in huts. You know,
yeah.
And what they were going for it was like stupid rednecks who are racists, blah 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 blah
Hicks
blah.
being Hicks.
Yeah, whatever. And I had some problems with the comment. One was all of our ancestors at one point or another lived in huts,
And
so,
in some way, shape, or form, a hut was
and then
made.
living in a trailer does not make you a hick and make you a trailer, and not living in a trailer does not make you not a hick or a racist. And if you're trying to say like these people are ignorant and stupid, or, you know, there are better ways to say it. How about just saying what they should have said was we shouldn't disparage people whose like grandparents lived in huts or you know, not primitive is not the word I'm looking for, but there was a better way to say what they were trying to say.
Yeah.
It really annoyed me because all I could think of when they said that was you could be like a super wealthy person who owns a trailer on like 500 acres of your own property. Technically, you live in a trailer, and you could be making fun of Hitler, who at some point his ancestors lived in huts.
Yep.
Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin.
So take that, person, in your schmarmy comment.
People trying to be intelligent when they're really not.
Yeah, it just didn't work. I just looked at the first. Instantly, my head went to like, well, all our ancestors lived in huts at some point.
His father's enemies
Okay, so this.
invited him to a feast.
Their answer to that was, I actually did write that comment, and their answer was like, yeah, well, some people forget that. I was like, yeah, you just did.
You did, you dumbass.
Who enslaved him.
Oh, but anyways.
And so I'll hit you with a
It's
red
not that
Foreman.
important. It's just kind
dumbass.
of. Oh, dumbass.
Landed on the shores of Auckland.
Yeah, I can do it too. This is my favorite moment when Kitty snaps back
Yeah.
with the, you dumbass, yeah, I can do it too.
He's dumb. And he's an ass.
He's a
dumb.
dumbass.
Stepped forward.
You know what you need? A swift kick in the ass.
I love that show so much.
I can't watch it anymore.
I know.
Man that
Hashtag me too.
and though
For those who don't know,
never said
Oh, that's right.
Danny
Danny Masterson.
Masterson. I can never remember his name. I want to say Marston, and I always know it's not right. Masterson.
Senua.
It's got some hashtag me too stuff going on. Him and the Church of Scientology.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's true, I have no sympathy for him. If it's not true, I feel bad for him. But at this point, I have a feeling it's true.
Yeah, with like how much defense is being thrown at him. Like, it's kind of...
Well, how many accusations, yeah. And how little defense he has against it. My thing is, it's kind of like the Cosby Show. I can't watch that. No, I can't watch anything with Cosby in it anymore. At all. I just can't. I can appreciate that he was one of the masters of comedy. One of the godfathers of modern comedy, to a degree. He was essentially the black grandfather of America for many years. And he did a lot of good things, like the joke that Dave Chappelle says.
Hi, Valravn.
He rapes, but he saves. He saves more than he rapes, but he still rapes. But I just can't watch anything about it. I'll still make Cosby jokes, though.
Dad is great. Give us a chocolate cake.
with the Quaalude. You put the Quaalude in the pudding pop. How did we pass out? What happened?
Valravn, like we climbed up to Valravn's nest and looked at the rune,
thingy.
and then the darkness came closer and he was behind us.
Oh. What's the...
And well in the wilds.
Someone trying to eat us? Crow or something?
You think you can overcome the darkness?
there a raven trying to pick at us?
I don't remember.
That's what I have a feeling. That's what that is. That jerking. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again.
They did the eyes so right.
I'll tell you, man. They draw you in. Whoever the actress is they use for the
That's
capture.
right. We never looked it up.
I could do it right now. She probably was cast because of her eyes.
She's got those doe eyes.
Yep.
Oh, focus. Because their talisman's right in front of us.
Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it.
Yeah, we were technically supposed to do this one first.
Oh
before
yeah.
cert.
Yeah.
Within
She's German.
you will see the face of the darkness.
Her name is Melina Jurgens.
Focus, like
Jurgens.
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 darkness has you trapped within its veil.
I'll show you her picture.
This trap.
I wonder how she got the job. Look at those eyes. Those are
Yeah.
deep blue too.
Oh, it was Valravn. So technically it was a raven.
Whoa!
To the wilds. You trapped me there.
Was he kind of like picking at her back or something?
Yeah, he was kind of being a raven.
Yeah. Oh, ow. Whoa. That was badass. Woo. Ow.
I think this was the first time I died because this is not your normal fight.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Nice. You got him. Kind of stunned him there. He's a slippery sucker.
Got the shoulder tackle. Yeah, we were supposed to do this first because this teaches you about the focus. It's a good thing I already knew about it.
Saved you a few times.
Because, yeah, he's too fast is what it is.
I love the design of these guys. I just have
Right?
to say it.
Because, like, it's like the Draugr, which are the...
more like the Forsworn.
Well, yeah. But with the, you know, Draugr being the Norse undead
Yeah.
zombie kind of thing, those that weren't taken to Valhalla or died in an honorable way become Draugr, and I kind of like it. It's kind of a mix of that.
Yeah. What, the Briarheart or something like that? Mm-hmm. In Skyrim? That's what we were talking about, by the way. I mean, they both have heavy Norse influence. This even more so. Bam! Shabam! Shabam! Got that stun off. Look out. Woo! Did you ever see the movie Pathfinder? Speaking of Pathfinder.
No, I've been meaning to.
With, oh, what's his name?
Oh,
Ooh.
hello. I gotta recover. I gotta get her out of that.
Carl Urban.
Yeah, I've been meaning to.
It is not a good movie, but
I'll watch anything with Carl, but I don't care. if
the
it's good or
imagery
bad.
is good. Well, here's the thing. It's very early in his career, and he's not bad in it or anything. It's just not a good movie. There are some pacing and interesting choices that don't quite work. There's not a lot of plot. There's very little dialogue. In fact, his character says almost nothing the whole movie.
Well,
And
there's three of them.
It has that problem of, like, you know, the white savior.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only one that can fight these guys. I don't know if you know the plot of it, but There's a it's like in Nova Scotia or something takes place, like Canada, and like when the Vikings came to the Americas, something happens, and he's, you know, he's a Norseman, or he's a child, a baby, gets left behind, so he's raised by the natives, by the indigenous peoples of the Americas.
Yeah.
And then a group of Vikings show up, but like they're the way that they are perceived, that they're almost like monsters, like these giants with furs, and you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Like visually, it's awesome. God. But the movie itself was not that good, as opposed to this, which is fantastic. And I'm talking over the whole thing.
Hey, but I mean that's why I put subtitles on, so we can talk.
Look at that! I got something too. A little scam likely going for me too. Huh? Rejectamundo.
That's 2 gods she's killed. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
The mark of Valravan.
Where's that from?
Keys to the gate.
I don't remember.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
Isn't that from 13th Warrior?
I think so.
Stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
Oh.
Unfair, isn't it? In those
Oh, I think even if we play this game well, the
Predator.
yeah, I think even if we play this game well, because I don't know if you saw it, the rot creeped up to her elbow.
Yeah.
a chance.
Even if we play it well, I think it's just gonna periodically get up there just to put that challenge in front of us.
Yeah. We just gotta not die, or it gets worse.
Yes.
Goes faster.
Yes.
The hollowing will happen faster.
I'm coming.
Because I have not beat this game because I lost my save. My prediction is she dies regardless. She might exchange her life for Dillian's, is
Yeah.
probably
Kind of like a
Herculean type trial thing.
Or Dante's Inferno.
Yes. That was the other one, yeah. That was the other one I was trying to think of.
But we got him.
We got him. Let's
got him.
go open that that gate to hell. See what's on the other side before we end. Oh, that's pretty music.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass.
It's a lot prettier area now. It's not all,
Because we got rid of the illusions.
no more illusionary badness everywhere. It's not all mystified.
Shifting faces.
This is the one thing too that like most games don't do anymore. I loved it with Fable,
Uh-huh.
but like when you finished a quest,
Mountains.
you like there was some sort of like quick exit that put you back at the beginning because you know they don't want you to backtrack and whatnot. But it's like you're backtracking and a story is being told as you're backtracking. I'm
Yeah.
like, Fable did that and I loved it. Like Fable 1 and I believe Fable 2.
Yeah, I liked 2. I still haven't played 1. I liked 2. I did not like 3. And I know like every other Fable that's come out has kind of been a disappointment.
Well, I definitely if I see it on sale, I want to get Fable Anniversary for you. Cause you has the Xbox.
I do.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do.
She has the shinin.
You can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid to speak to you. I will always be here.
So speaking of this site, so my mom watches all those stupid ghosty shows.
Yes, she does.
She watches the hell out of them. And when I say ghosty shows, I mean like the Ghost Adventures and Ghost Brothers, which is the black guys. And
What about Monster Mountain?
oh, she watches so many of them. I hate them because they're like the lowest form of entertainment. Like they're so cheap to produce. I get why television stations are making them. But that's all that like history and travel and all those stations do now.
Yeah.
And it's like because they don't have to be ghosts there.
There's no substance.
You just gotta have 3 or 4 people willing to walk around with night vision going, oh, did you hear that? Did you feel that?
Yeah, pretty much.
See that?
Pretty much being kids
And
trying to scare each other.
No, we did not hear it or see it or nothing because there's nothing. But anyway,
Well, because your dad was watching that show on ESPN, and like they mentioned as you came upstairs before we started recording.
yeah.
They were talking about Monster Mountains, like because it's like see or no.
Oh yeah,
and-
on Yeah, I know what show you're talking about.
And it's like Monster Mountain is like, I know who lit that fire. It's like, who lit that fire? The producers.
The producers. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just
That's what's his name?
freaking love it.
Oh my gosh. Father and son duo that do a show
Yeah.
on ESPN. Jeez, I can't remember the name of the show right now. Anyway,
On the mark of certitude.
from Florida.
The bridge of knives to Helheim.
Let's crack this up.
But anyway, so there's like a new show. It's like super exploitative. It's about like child psychics.
oh, do I gotta back up?
So they go to a place that's haunted or whatever, and then like they get a kid, like an 8 or 9-year-old kid who's supposedly psychic. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, these kids probably are not psychic. I'm going with 99.9%.
Well, I mean,
sure.
if it's a kid, he's obviously not a medium. He's a small.
Small, medium, at large. But
Has been the only recorded case of a cow murdered in the field next to 2 Precious Moments figurines. It's the only known case of a knick-knack paddywhack.
knick-knack, paddywhack. But no, I was gonna say, it feels like, you know, they're exploiting these children.
They are.
Like, these kids may be touched, as in, like, you know, mental illness.
Yeah.
Or they're just kids. Or, let's say, maybe one of them is psychic. Maybe is the kid. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. This is important.
That you lost me back in the wilds.
I was gonna say Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Now you're exploiting poor little Haley.
From and then also Haley Joel Osment in The Boys,
The Boys. Oh, yeah.
who was also in that show, a kid actor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dillian got blood eagled.
Oh.
See, I played this before I watched Vikings. I didn't know what that was, and then when I watched Vikings in the first season,
And you're like, oh.
I'm like, oh, blood eagle. Oh.
Like, I've been listening to, and there's a channel called Biography. Biographics, that's the word I was looking for. It's the guys that do the Today I Learned channel.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're really good. They pick a historical figure and they just basically go through their whole life up until their death. And as I watch these things, all I can do is like, man, I'm glad I live in this century.
Mm-hmm.
There's all those people who like they romanticize the past. And yeah, I mean, even just 100 years ago, in the wrong country, people just died all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I know sometimes we think we have it worse, but this really is the best time in human history to be alive. Because, like, the reason I was saying that is because, like, you know, he's blood-eagled and stuff. It's like they used to sacrifice each other all the time for all kinds of things. Death was just a part of life, so much more so than it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, not only do you, like, you know, die, like, from disease and all kind of problems they used to have back then, but they did the value they put on life was so much lower. You know, we got to get some crops. Let's sacrifice a slave. You know, like
Yeah, freaking South Park does a joke episode on it with Britney Spears
yeah,
when she was going crazy. So they sacrificed her for a good corn harvest. But they sacrificed her in the way of paparazzi.
ah. Oh, poor Senua.
Why do you pronounce it Senua?
I don't know.
I mean, they've been saying Senua the whole time.
What was I saying?
Senua.
And how do they say it?
Senua.
Senua. I don't know.
Granted, yes, I would read it and pronounce it the same way you do, but because they say it for me, I'm like, well, it's their name.
I'm like those people who say Nevada instead of Nevada when everybody lives in Nevada says Nevada, damn it. Anyway, that's gonna end this episode of Nightly Neds. As always, I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye. Hey, did you like that video?
Well, if you did, click the box on the right for another.
Click the box on the left for a playlist.
Of course, you could always just subscribe by clicking the link in the middle.
Come find us on social media.
There are links in the description below.
Don't be afraid to leave us a comment.
Thanks for watching. I'm Tote.
I'm Ginger. See you then.
Bye.